Hi, Joanna.
Hi.
Today I have a text for you. Harry Houdini was an amazing magician. Read to find out how he became one of the best magicians of all time. Go ahead and begin.
Harry Houdini was one of the most famous magicians of the 20th century. In fact, many people still consider him to be the greatest magician who ever lived. He was often rendered to as an escape artist because he was skilled at performing tricky escapes in his magic shows. His Odysseus was skilled at performing tricky escapes in the magic shows.
Start back here.
His
That word is audiences.
Audiences were regularly amazed by his daring feats. They couldn't figure out how Houdini got free, but he always did. Houdini was born in Hungary in 1874. He moved to the United States with his family when he was just 4 years old. When he was a teenager, he became interested in magic. At the age of 17, he put on his first magic show. Then he was just starting out. Houdini performed the same standard tricks that most other magicians did. His favorites were the card tricks. In those days, he called himself the King of Cards. But after a while, the card tricks began to bore him, and he wanted to move on to harder, more complicated feats.
You can read the rest to yourself. Okay, tell me what you read.
Houdini had a knife, so then he could cut the rope if he needed to in his magic shows.
That's a great detail. Can you tell me some of the big ideas and then maybe some more details?
He was a really good magician. He was one of the best.
What else do you remember about Houdini?
He moved to the United States at the age of 4. And he started performing magic at the age of 17, I think. Or he started magic.
Anything else you thought was really interesting about Houdini?
I kind of want to go see his shows.
Is he still living?
No, probably not.
No, but there is a Harry Houdini museum in Appleton we could go to. I have some questions for you too. Audiences were amazed by Houdini's daring feats. In this story, what does the word feats mean?
Tricks maybe?
Good. What caused Houdini to change from card tricks to escape tricks?
They got boring.
Tell me more
maybe his crowd didn't like them as much anymore because they didn't really get interested in card tricks anymore.
Houdini died a long time ago. Why do people still consider him the greatest magician ever?
Because he was very inventive.
What do you mean by that?
He came up with some of his own tricks and some of other people's tricks. But I think his tricks were the best, considering what they said in this story.
Why did Houdini enjoy performing dangerous tricks?
Because they were exciting and got the crowd to probably go, ooh, and ah.
What would have happened if people had learned Houdini's secrets for his magic tricks?
Maybe they wouldn't perform. Maybe they wouldn't come to his shows anymore, or they would come to them. They just wouldn't be interested, or they would use his tricks in other things.
How do you think your understanding was on this reading?
Good.
You learned some things about Harry Houdini, and now we can go visit the Houdini Museum.
I didn't even know that he existed.
Let's hop in the van and go.
But it's nighttime.